Hey my friends, welcome back to Owlets Tarot. I'm Jason and thank you so much for joining me and sharing your time and energy with me. I am going to start you guys out with a shamanic healing oracle. Excuse me, I hope you're all doing, this camera seems... I hope you're all doing very, very well, okay? Staying healthy and staying calm. Our mental health really, I'm going to speak for me and say my mental health's been through the frickin' ringer, you know? Having agoraphobia, I was scared to leave the house when, you know, there was really no reason to. And now because I'm the healthiest member of my family, I have been the one leaving the house. So, a lot of growth for me in that way. Yeah, and I'm grateful for the lessons. I'm grateful to see that I'm stronger than I thought because, you know, being agoraphobic, it's very easy to, you know, call yourself... Real quick, the timestamp for when the reading starts is in the box because I don't want to hear anyone bitch about, you know, like, get to the reading. The timestamp's there. But anyways, it's I had always thought I was so weak, and it was this inner dialogue. I would tell myself, you know, Jason, you're 38 years old, you're pathetic, you can't even go and get your own mail half the time. Like, you're pathetic. What's wrong with you? These things would go through my head all the time. Then the world went into lockdown. People were forced to live and not leave their house. Right? They were forced to live how I live every day. And 5 days in, you know, the people around me were losing their goddamn minds. So it taught me a valuable lesson that it does take a strong person to be okay being alone all the time. It takes strength that I didn't ever, I guess, acknowledge as strength. Alright. So yeah, that's been an important lesson that I've learned, along with so many others. Lessons on being grateful and things taken for granted, and, you know, just so many that I can't get into here now, but just a friendly reminder that no matter how dark things look, there truly is so much to be grateful for. And if you cannot find anything, you are not looking hard enough, okay? We're breathing. We've got air. Something to be grateful for. My lights are on. Something to be grateful for. There's just so much. I'm very grateful to all of you. Starting this channel has been one of the best things for me. So thank each and every one of you for watching, clicking that like button, subscribing, making sure that little ringy-ding bell is clicked, and the private readings and the kind and selfless donations. Thank you. Alright. Okay. I don't even know if I said it, but this is going to be a general collection for the sign of Libra. Alright. Energy for Libra. my dear leaders. Let's see what they've been up to. Energies, messages of clarity for Libra. Duality. Duality. I'm not sure who got that card last month. I don't think it was you guys. Alright, I'm going to be using the Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush. If I can quickly get these cards shuffled. We're going to cut the deck. And one more. All right, bottom of the deck, 625. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So, maybe feeling like you've been cheated in some way or deceived, or something has went down that wasn't fair in your eyes. First card out is the Nine of Swords. So, and it's caused you a lot of grief, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, or it's caused you some guilt and shame because maybe you had something to do with some deceptions. The King of Swords is your second card out. The Page of Cups, the Ten of Pence, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Swords with an overall feel. The Star, love it. All right, and at the top of the deck, my dears, we have the Three of Swords. So someone has a broken heart. Either you've kind of been heartbroken by feeling deceived or tricked in some way, like the key to something was hidden from you, taken from you. Someone could have made something easier, but they chose not to. Something along those lines. And it's left you feeling hurt. Really hurt. Keep in mind, these roles can switch. And in your recent past energy, you've had some sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. Now when I say, you know, you've had, if you're the person who caused some pain to another, then this would be their energy, okay? But I really feel like it's yours, so. Now when this card came out, okay, it's the King of Swords. It came out on the table kind of like this. And I just straightened it back up. How I'm going to interpret that, based on the rest of the reading, is that there was a controlling side, a bit of a tyrant side of somebody that came out, that would kind of cut with words, an energy of somebody who was cutting with words, starting to lose their cool, right? But I feel like whoever this is, they're trying their damnedest to right themselves back up. And they want to make it right. They want to come forth with an offer of emotion from the heart, but nothing is a guarantee. There's a wasp down here, or a hornet, or something. Sometimes things don't work out when we get into the birds and bees of things, right? But yeah, but I feel like you've got a choice to make. If you are too hurt by this situation, then you need to walk away. If you think you can make it work, then by all means, make it work. Because I do feel like this other person is trying. And I also feel like it's possible for you to have this stability and this happy home, this feeling of evening out, getting onto the same wavelength again with somebody. Now maybe it's just you and yourself, but I really feel like it has to do with this whole dynamic here that I'm talking about. But in your future there is celebration, okay? There's celebration, there's joy, and then there's you being mindful, knowing when you need to shut your mind down, knowing when you need to go within to find answers, knowing when you need to take a mental break, knowing when you need to rest. And I'm not talking about a cat nap. I mean rest, like hibernate. And while you're hibernating and recharging, keep in mind that if you keep the hope high in your head, you're going to have visions and dreams that are going to start giving you feelings that let you know after you wake up that things are going to be all right. The calmer that we can operate through this, the better, because when we're calm, we can absorb all the lessons that are coming in, and we can also stay vigilant and aware, you know, because it's really important for us to use our critical thinking right now. Okay, let's see, duality, my friends. The star card as an overall feel is just beautiful to see that. I'm so glad that you guys are keeping that hope alive. And yeah, this card is there's such a feeling in this card of life returning. Okay, so let's see, duality. Duality, my Libras. Black and white, good and evil, yes and no, up and down, and want, don't want. These are all examples of dualistic thinking. What if you banned these labels from your thoughts for a day? What would happen? Would the world end? Doubtful. Would some person get away with something? No. Would you attach less emotion to a bad situation or drama? Possibly. If that happened, and there was less attachment to a situation, you could keep your vibration higher, which would enable you to deal more successfully with any situation that comes your way. Given enough time, most bad situations work out in the end. It is your choice to be drama-free, or spend a lot of time and energy wasted on a situation that will turn out okay in the end. So what do you choose? It's definitely something to think about. I'm just going to read you a couple questions real quick. If you want to answer them in the comment section, I will enter you in the drawing for the free reading, which will take place on May 10th. I'll do a little video to let you guys know who the winner is. In what ways do I show myself? In what ways do I show love for myself? And you know, you don't have to answer these in the question or in the comments, but write the questions down and think about how you'd answer them, because these are empowering questions, and it's really good to ask ourselves empowering questions. It keeps our mind open. Okay? What do I really want from life? What do I want from life right now? Alright, real quick. Who am I? Who are you? Who are the others? Alright, and then this one I like. In what ways is my self-acceptance conditional, dependent upon the validation of others or specific accomplishments? In what ways is my self-acceptance conditional, adequate about the I can't read it backwards. Adequate, where was I? Dependent upon the validation of others or specific accomplishments. Okay? So if you feel like answering my goodness, I can't speak tonight. If you feel like answering any of these questions, down in the comment box, I will add your name to the drawing. But other than that, my dear Libras, I hope you take very, very good care of yourselves, because I know that a lot of people look to you for answers, look to you for calm. Just make sure that you're taking that mental break, okay? Make sure you're taking good care of yourself, and take good care of the ones around you. We're all in this together, and we're all going to see each other through this, all right? So I hope you guys stay very well, and until I see you guys again, take good care. Bye, friends.